out there, everybody? I got a story for you. And yes, this is a true story that happened to me and my father. I called him up tonight just to make sure that we're on the same page. See, I'm 52 now. This happened when I was about maybe, I don't know, 10, 11, 12, 13. I don't know exactly how old I was. The more I think about it, I was probably around 14 years old or so. It's my guess, give or take. And we both saw this. So, it wasn't like a hallucination. There was no alcohol or drugs involved, nothing of that nature. So, we both saw it. So here's the story. My dad and I used to do a lot of ice fishing when I was growing up. In Ohio, we used to have pretty cold winters. We still have occasionally cold winters. We used to have really cold winters. And you could ice fish from like December through January, February, March, sometimes April. You could literally do a lot of ice fishing. And we would ice fish the what we called strip pits. These are little ponds that were left by the strip mining industry. They would leave ponds all over the place. And we went fishing. This is, all day long, probably on a Saturday or a Sunday. I wasn't in school. And it was like literally all day long. It was cold and we're on our way home. It was probably like around 5-ish, getting dark. It's dark, gets dark early that time of year. And we were in Jefferson County near Friendship Park, if you're familiar with that area. Now, the area we're talking about has all been landscaped. Now it looks different. We were going up the hill on Friendship Park, going towards Smithfield. And to the left-hand side, we saw two very large, what we both think were creatures. They seemed bigger than humans. They were big. And they were carrying something really big, like the size of a bed of a truck or maybe I don't know, like maybe a box, a big white box for like a tall refrigerator or freezer type thing. But it was huge, and we both saw it, and we were driving up the hill, and when we stopped our vehicle, they saw us, and we saw them, and they stopped and fell to the ground. And then we got in our car, and we went up the road and turned around and came back. And when we went to turn around, they started taking off towards which used to be a pond up there, which is no longer there anymore. And the turnaround took no more than maybe a minute. And when we got back, there was nothing in that field. Nowhere. Now, the thing about it, this area, there's no way something could have just disappeared. They couldn't have ran that quickly and gotten away. So whatever it wasn't there when we went back, and we both saw it. At the time, we thought maybe it was Bigfoot, and even tonight we talked about it might have been like a hairy creature. But, your mind kind of fills in the blanks when you don't know what something is. All I can definitely say is they were large, bigger than what humans seem to be, white, working together and carrying something. And when they noticed, we noticed them. That's the thing. And I find a commonality in all these stories that I hear about is like when somebody sees a ghost or a spirit or something, the thing that they notice is it notices them, and it's scared of them just as much as you're scared of it. And it's like this interdimensional thing, was this a big hairy Bigfoot that disappeared? People say they're shapeshifters. I don't know. Was it just, I don't know, some mafia people? I don't know. I hate to say mafia. Don't want to disparage anybody. Was it somebody killing somebody, we'll say, and disposing of a body? I don't think so. My dad doesn't think so either. We don't think, whatever it was, they didn't seem to be human. Well, they like human-like, but bigger. It seemed to be much bigger. And they were in this. It was so far away too. That's the other thing. It was well over, I would say, 100 yards out, and they seemed so big at that distance. Even we're hunters, we see animals in the woods, and we see deer and all kinds of stuff, and never anything like that. So I don't know what it was, and that's something that's always kind of scared me. The one thing it's always about stories. Sometimes people see it by themselves and they tell people like, no, you're crazy. Well, my dad and I both saw it, and we both had the same recollection of this. So what's your thoughts? You ever seen anything like that? There's something that shouldn't have been there, and then kind of when you turn your head and look back, it's gone. I don't know. Send me a message. Tell me what you saw. What do you think it was? I don't know. My dad doesn't know. We don't know. All we know is it saw us. It was scared of us, and we were scared of it. And when we turned our car around and came back, which could have took more than a minute, no trace of them, completely gone. I don't know what it was. You tell me.